Alrighty, so ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an off-the-cuff video. I just want to have a chit-chat with you guys regarding what has been happening in politics with Hollywood. And one of the key reasons why is this. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted at all. Hollywood has been neck deep in politics for a long time, but we saw them ramp it up in 2016. And why did they do that? Well, it is because of one singular person, Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Trump is the reason why they actually forgone all of the escapism that they were providing to us. They actually forgot all about the good script writing, all about the good storytelling, and they also decided to go against the fans. They were trying to use this to suppress us. They were trying to call us bigots. They were trying to call us sexist. They were trying to call us racist and all the other East names in the book because they were trying to control culture. This is what Hollywood has been trying to do. Ghostbusters 2016, they were trying to use it to control culture. They were trying to make men feel bad about being men. They started pushing the ideology of toxic masculinity. Why? Because they knew that Donald Trump was a representation of masculinity. They started going against straight white men, making them like idiots like they did to Chris Hemsworth in that particular movie that I just mentioned, Ghostbusters 2016. They made all the men look like idiots in Harley Quinn and the Fantabulous, whatever you call it, because of Donald Trump, Donald J. Trump. This fight has been going on for the past 8 years because of that guy. So they forgot every single thing that they had been doing that carried them up to the point that they were, because they wanted to control culture, because they knew clearly that if they can control culture, they can control you, because culture controls how you think, and how you think controls how you vote. Now, this year, they got really desperate because all of the things that they have been doing was falling on deaf ears. And why is that? It is because independent content creators from across the board, from across all races, all genders, all creeds, all got together and said, hey, we've had enough of Hollywood trying to call the shots. They are not the beacon of morality, so we are going to be exposing them. You would get a person like Robert De Niro, who is an absolute lunatic out there trying to convince you that Donald J. Trump is the worst thing that has ever happened to mankind, that he's going to come after everybody, he's going to arrest everybody, he's going to come after him, come after Bill Maher, come after everybody. He sounded like a lunatic. He just kept on making a fool of himself. You get people like Leonardo DiCaprio telling you that you need to vote Kamala Harris because Kamala Harris is going to stop climate change. Like Kamala Harris literally has the power in her hand to withhold temperature and stop all of these natural disasters. So if you want to stop natural disaster, an act of God, vote for Kamala. Literally, this is what this person is trying to tell you. And what is Kamala going to do? Continue the Paris Accord. What was the effect of the Paris Accord? As soon as Biden signed it into play, what happened to the American economy? You tell me yourself. I don't need to tell you, but I know some of you out there who are knuckleheads, who are smoking crack in the back, are going to tell me that, well, correlativity is not equal to causality. Well, ask the other countries who tried it, and ask some of the countries who signed the Paris Accord and never lived up to it. Matter of fact, there is no country that has lived up to the Paris Accord in the world. This is why Vivek Ramaswamy called the Paris Accord the new green scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. It's a cold war, and it's an economic war to suppress countries' economies. Don't even believe me. You don't have to believe me. And like I said, I'm doing this video off the cuff. You don't have to believe me. You do your own research and find out what's happening. Do you know what you need to do to actually meet up with net zero? All of y'all need to give up your fuel cars. Are you ready to do that? Y'all need to give up your fridges. Y'all need to give up your air conditioning. Y'all need to start driving only public transportation or riding freaking bicycles. But what are these stars that are telling you to abide by that and sacrifice your own good life? What are they doing? They are living in mansions. They are owning Homers. They are owning Jeeps and left, right, and centers. And then they will buy one Tesla and present that to you, to virtual signal to you. They will fly private jets and tell you to fly commercial and tell you that they are doing the good Lord's work. And that's why they should be enjoying the good things of life whilst you suffer. They have never been the beacon of morality. You see people like Cardi B trying to endorse this woman, trying to cajole society, control culture, saying that you need to vote Kamala because she will change all of the things that she's complaining about, that it was the same Kamala that brought it about in the first instance. Absolutely insane. You get Whoopi Goldberg having an absolute meltdown, saying that if Donald Trump becomes the president of the United States, that he is literally going to separate all interracial marriages. Can you beat that? Donald Trump's vice president is married to an Indian. That's an interracial marriage. So are they going to do that too? God have mercy. Absolutely insane. So they are absolutely going through a meltdown right now. And why? It is because they no longer own the monopoly on voice. They no longer own the monopoly on information. They no longer can manipulate people. Hollywood has been lying to people. The mainstream media has been lying to people. The government has been lying to people. And thanks to the independent content creators out there, we are seeing the truth. We are exposing it. What they are doing in movies and how they're trying to use movies to control culture, we are exposing it. And people are starting to see the truth. And the fact that Donald Trump won yesterday proves that it is working. The likes of Critical Drinker, the likes of Nordrotic, the likes of Tyrone Magnus, the likes of Eric July, the likes of Dixon Gamers, Ryan Kino, Josiah Rises, and all of these other guys out there. Jay Longbone, she's doing big things as well. Most of these guys out there exposing what Hollywood is doing has been helping us. Hence why you can see that they can't just shove a movie at our face and that movie would automatically make it. Look at what Joker did. They tried to slap the fans in the face, and what did it do? What happened to it? It was an epic failure. However, the ones that try to appease the fans, the ones that try to be apolitical in their approach, like your Twisters, like your Bad Boys for Life, like your Deadpool and Wolverine, what have they done? They soared high at the box office. And why is this? It is because the people now have a voice on social media. We have a voice, and we have now become unstoppable. Yes, you can try to shadow ban small YouTubers coming up, but you are never going to stop us, because you are always going to get new and newer people replace us. Hollywood is failing. They are going to ramp this up. They are going to continue to try to stop people from thinking the way that they are thinking, because they think they own monopoly on culture, but they absolutely do not. So at this point in time, I just want to use this point to tell people, if you're a YouTuber out there, this would be your chance to make it big. Let us monetize the living shit out of these people and destroy them continuously. Thank you guys for checking this out. Always be smart, think critically, and, keep the good fight up. Fight, fight, fight. Like I said, this was just out of the cuff video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, and I hope you guys actually got something from this one. If you did, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, ding that bell for notification, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. And if you like videos like this, off the cuff like this, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll keep making them. Take care, peace, and signs out. Bye-bye.